What was them people's name? The people that owned the house, the Smith's house, you know.
Nigger Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, but we lived across the street at
Oh,
that time. Well, anyhow, we went over to the Smiths to pay the rent. And Mrs. Smith was a sweet old lady, you know. Mother sitting there in that old Model T or whatever it was we was in, the water just running down. Oh, Mrs. Smith, I need to get you a good drink of cold grape wine. And they already knew how good it was because she had a reputation for good wine. Mother said, no, I don't think I should have that. Oh, yeah. Okay. She came out with a glass like we had, bigger than what we had tea in. Mother said, I don't know if I ought to drink this. Oh, yeah, go ahead and take a big drink of that. So she took a swallow or two. Next thing you know, she was giggling. And I don't remember what she said, but she said, I shouldn't drink anymore, Mrs. Smith. Said, oh, yeah, go ahead and drink it all. Said it'd be good for you. It'd cool you off. She really got in rough shape. She never drank in her life, I don't think.
She slept all the way home.
But for 2 weeks, that's all she could talk about. How good it was, but how bad she felt.
I can remember that can she brought that out in. I can remember that thing she brought it out in.
Yeah.
She brought a aluminum-like fixture out to the car, and it had frost hanging on that sucker. And we all got a sip of it.
I don't remember getting in there.
Yeah, we got a sip. She gave each one of us a sip of it.
Yeah.
And Mother got a glass. We was all right, but Mother was hot. And we all got a little, wasn't as big as that, maybe a half a glass of that. And Mother just kept on going, buddy.
It sure got to her quick. I mean, a couple of swallows and she was loaded.
You remember the Smiths that lived on there on the Green Valley Road?
Yeah.
We lived over across the creek. That right during the Depression or right after. And these colored people had that big farm across the street there, across the road. It wasn't a street then, it was in the country, see. They had this big dairy farm. And you could set your clock, buddy. At 12 o'clock, she would come out there. Peter! Hey, Peter! Well, along here he'd come. He'd come in, have dinner, and go back out and go to work. 6 o'clock, she'd say, Peter! I mean, just like that clock I got back there and set with the government, you know? Yeah. That's the way she was.
We was all sitting on the porch, and we just had one of them lights that hangs from the ceiling, you know, on a cord. It was pitch black, and they was having an ice cream social at their house. And I don't know where Daddy was at, but just Mother and me and Norman then. And we heard something. Well, man, we all got our ears listening to what that noise was we heard. I mean, that was out in the country then, way out in the country. And finally somebody said, Miss Fetz, I think it's time for you all to have some ice cream. And she brought this great big pan of a homemade ice cream. Well, Daddy ain't got there in time for that. But boy, it was good. And they used a lot of cream in their ice cream.
Bashams. Hey, Wayne. Bashams. Bashams. Is that the name of that people live across the road from us on the...
Up off of Rainbow Drive?
Uh-huh.
I believe it's something like that.
Bashams? I think I put their name on.
I wouldn't swear to that, but he's the guy that caught that big spoonbill cat. He held it out like this, and it was ragging and grinding. He was one proud cow.